There are many different ways that you can import quiz questions into Moodle. And in this video, I'm going to show you about a way to import quiz questions into Moodle using a TXT format. So this works out really well if you already have a quiz that might be typed into Microsoft Word and does not include any images. So the biggest part about this that you'll need to know is you will have to reformat your questions, and it has to match this format exactly, which if you have your quizzes already typed in there, it's not that big of a deal to just adjust the format of it, because then when you import it into Moodle, it obviously grades it for you. So you will just make sure the biggest thing is you do not have spaces in between the questions and the answer choices. You don't have any spaces pretty much anywhere. You don't have any line breaks. So you do have a space after the period. So you have A period space, answer choice, B period space, answer choice, and so on. And then of course you have to have the answer in all caps, colon, space, and then whatever the answer is. So you just put all of your questions, one on top of the other, in this format. And then whenever you're ready to save it, you just go to File, Save As, and obviously it defaults to saving it as a Word document, but you're just going to click on Plain Text Format and then click on Save, and it will default to ask you a few questions, but it's basically Windows default and Western European. Click on OK, and then now it's in a format that imports very easily into Moodle. So at this point, you now go into your Moodle page. So I just have a fake Moodle page opened up so I can show you this example. So when you go to import quiz questions, now that we're on our Moodle page, you have two options. You can either import the quiz questions first and then create your quiz, or you could create your quiz and then import your quiz questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to import my quiz questions first by going into my settings, question bank, and then I'm going to create a category for these quiz questions. So basically, here's my question categories for my course, and I'm going to create a new category for it under my default for my actual course name. So yours probably will be like default for pre-AP geography or whatever course it is that you teach. So I am going to call this fake quiz import, and then add a category. So now you can see that I have successfully created that category, and it's right here. So now I'm ready to import my quiz questions. So I just go to my settings and click on import, and right here this is important. You're going to click on Aiken format. Then you choose wherever you want the category to go, or the quiz questions to go, and I chose a new category called Fake Quiz Import, so that's exactly where I want my questions to go. I'm going to uncheck Get Category from File because I want them to go into this category. And then I choose that file that I saved in the TST, so then I browse for it. I saved it on my desktop, and I called it Fake something. Right here, Fake 2 Play. Then I upload this file. So you can see the files right here. I just click on import, and it's going to show me the questions that I imported. It's these two right here. And you click on continue, and my questions have successfully been imported into this category. So now those questions are part of my active question bank. So now I'm ready to create my quiz. So I'm just going to go to add an activity, create my quiz, I'm going to call this Fake Quiz. That way I remember to go back and delete it. And as you know, these questions right here are just asking you how you want your quiz to behave. Do you want to shuffle questions? Do you want it open at all times? What information do you want the kids to see? And I'm going to keep all of that at default. I'm going to scroll down, Save and Display. And now I can edit my quiz to add my quiz questions. So here's my empty quiz. You can see that it's empty right now. And over here are the quiz questions that I can put in the quiz. So I'm just going to go find that fake quiz import. And you see it has a 2 in parentheses because it imported 2 questions. I'm going to select my 2 quiz questions and add that to quiz. So you can see it added the questions over here on the left. So my quiz actually is complete and it's ready for the kids to take. So I can go back out to my course. And I can go into my fake quiz. And you'll see it has the first question on the first page, and then next I'll go to answer the second question. Now the great thing about using this instead of Microsoft Word is that this does grade all of the questions for you, and if you wanted to add any extra bells and whistles or change the answers, you can always edit the questions and provide the students with additional feedback. But at this point, it already will completely grade everything for you, and it will save you a lot of time in the classroom.